I want to talk to you today about an uncomfortable truth in the real estate industry and how female agents sometimes treat each other with disrespect and a host of other awful behaviors. And this is not universal, this is not 100%, but it happens far too many times. And this video, I hope, is not all about negativity, although it's in there. This is really about shedding light on behavior that is holding us back and how we can all rise above it. My name is Amy Brown, and I am a realtor. I have been a realtor for 17 years in 2 states. I have been over the years with 5 different brokerages, and I have seen it all, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I made a video about coworkers are not your friends, and I had some comments on that video asking me to elaborate about the real estate industry in particular. So I am happy to oblige and share with you my personal experiences, and these may be different from other realtors, but this is what I have personally experienced and witnessed in my 17 years. I do have another YouTube channel. I'll link it below. I work in the Orlando area. So let's dive right in. The first thing I have noticed is competition over collaboration. And it's often unnecessary. I don't know why, instead of lifting each other up, we have this tearing each other down. And I'm referring to female agent versus female agent, and not viewing each other as potential allies and really just seeing each other as threats. And I've worked at a brokerage that talked a lot about the importance of collaboration. That was a key for that particular brokerage. I did not see collaboration. I mean, it might have been on the walls in every conference room, but I can assure you it didn't happen. I'll give you just the tiniest little example. And an agent in that office was talking about she had this fantastic house cleaner that she used for her clients. That house cleaner did a wonderful job, and her price was reasonable. And she was sharing this with several of us. And I said to her, wow, I could, I do have a house cleaning service I use, but I'm always looking for a backup. Would you mind sharing that with me? And her face just turned sour, just like, she's like, I'll get it to you. And I knew, of course, that that text was never coming. I was never getting that information. But I thought, well, why would you offer that to a group of realtors saying how great this person is? And I'm guessing this is a small business owner who would appreciate more business. So it was a shame that that agent didn't share that, because that would, again, probably would have really helped that cleaning business. But that's just one example of, if we all share these resources, that we would be stronger together. But that has not been the case. And next, I was thinking about gossip culture. And I'm not going to sit here today and tell you that I have not participated in gossip in the real estate offices across this country, because I have. I'm guilty, and I need to come clean. There are different levels of gossip, however, and I'm talking about the level of gossip that's really malicious and backbiting and really creates a toxic environment, versus the kind of gossip about, who's dating who in the office. So those kind of things. But when there is the malicious gossip, it really undermines the whole office. And I can't think of an office that I worked in where that wasn't the case. My guess is I've worked in other industries other than real estate, and toxic environments are prevalent in most industries, and definitely in real estate as well. The next one is a lack of genuine support and the superficial friendships. I made a whole video about coworkers not being your friend. And this is so true in residential real estate with women. You think you have a real, true friendship that's going to last, and it does not. These friendships are superficial. And I mean, like I said, I worked in 5 different brokerages, and it's all the same. And the lack of genuine support often goes to, you will only get an attaboy, a pat on the back, a congratulations, if that agent feels like they're above you. They do more work, they sell more homes. Then they might say good job, but only if you're beneath them. Otherwise, you can forget about that. Professionally cheering each other on is a goal, but boy, this industry is so far from this. And also undermining confidence, and especially with new agents, realtors will make subtle digs or just have a very dismissive attitude. And one agent, unfortunately, I don't think she's alive anymore, but I remember what she would say to new agents. They would introduce themselves to her, and she would say, "After you've been here a year, I'll learn your name." Wow. Wow. What, can you believe that? I mean, that's, so there are so many missed opportunities because of jealousy or insecurity, because I, as a long-term agent, have a lot to learn from the brand new agents, and they have a lot to learn from me. So we really, if we have a camaraderie and a good working relationship, we should be, not seeing each other as a threat, and bringing each other up. And I'll give you another example of women holding each other down and not lifting each other up. This is going to take you back to middle school gym class. So buckle up. You're going to have flashbacks. Who wants to think about middle school gym class? Do you remember the days when the gym teacher would pick 2 students, usually the popular, cool kids, and they would get to select teams, and you're just sweating, drenched in fear that you're going to be the last one chosen? And I was often the last one chosen. So if you are too, big shout out to you. I feel you. I see you. So I had approached an agent just to have a very introductory, exploratory discussion about potentially creating a team, just her and I. And I just wanted to get just some feelers about what she thought about that. I wasn't even sure how I felt about that, but I just wanted to have an open discussion. And I felt it was a really good open discussion. And then it turned into that person saying, well, I'd also like, if we're having these initial discussions, let's bring in, Susie and Jenny, because I think, this would be a good, addition. So, I wasn't in love with that idea, but again, since these were such preliminary discussions, that I thought, okay, why not? It's just talk at this point. There are no firm plans. And then there's 4 of us talking. All of a sudden it turned into 5 people talking. And then it took a turn into who is absolutely not going to be invited into these preliminary discussions, and who would never be allowed on this newly formed team. So that was many years ago, but it stuck with me for a long time. So I haven't had any of those preliminary discussions. I'm a solo agent and will never be on a team again. A group of women, usually it's all women, not always, but often it is. No, thank you. And I want to talk about sabotage instead of synergy. This is so crucial, because I have seen agents share misleading advice I've seen them withhold key information. I've seen them, bad mouthing their competitors. Many moons ago, I had a mentor that was assigned to me, and it was awful. I received so much misleading information. I received wrong, blatantly wrong information. I didn't receive any attaboys or any encouragement. It was really toxic, and luckily, my manager saw, without me telling her what was happening, pulled me aside and said, okay, that's ending today. So that was pretty powerful and pretty rare. And I was very loyal and grateful to that manager for many years because of her getting involved. When a lot of managers probably would have turned the other way, she didn't. So these issues that I'm talking about are not universal, but they're real. Does every female agent participate in this? No. But every strong female agent should know her worth, and we should be sharing successes, sharing information, collaborating. There's enough business for everyone. Yes, in every market across this nation, there are one or two big heads on billboards, and they try to get every single transaction, every single buyer or seller, and the focus is fully on quantity, not quality. But strong female agents need to rise above this and know that there is enough business for all of us to prosper and succeed. If you are in the real estate industry and have ever witnessed something like this, please leave a comment below. I would love to start this conversation going. Thank you for watching.